Detective Powell. Correction. It's Lieutenant now, isn't it? Thank you for meeting with me. And look, you brought company. Oh, are you nervous about Frank?
I'm not worried about anything.
He speaks.
So you two come as a set?
Excuse me?
I'm just trying to figure out how a coffee distributor who sets up a meeting in the middle of nowhere with horrible cell phone reception needs a bodyguard.
Well, you brought one, as I figured you would, so I simply followed suit. And speaking of sets, aren't you missing a man? This isn't who I usually see accompany me. I forgot the other gentleman's name. What's yours?
Detective Lenny Armstrong.
And what happened to the previous detective?
What do you know about it?
Nothing. But the streets are talking. Right, Frank?
They say the great blue wall of Jersey City's crumbling down.
Well, you would know a thing or two about disappearing cops. You disappeared from your post a while back for being a crooked cop. Embarrassed much?
I don't know. The money I make now compared to the good old days behind the shield, well, let's just say I'm not worried about paying any bills.
Okay, so what was this little invitation about?
Come on, Lieutenant. You weren't invited. I sent for you.
What is this about?
The streets are talking, and I thought for once you'd like to know what's really going on.
As opposed to hearing from those reliable informants you police are so used to turning to.
A war is on the horizon. Turf war being perpetrated by a mangy mutt, or more aptly, a degenerate piece of shit.
And you're telling me this has...
Concerned citizens of Jersey City, of course. I mean, what's the matter with you, Lieutenant? You seem awfully suspicious.
More like worry when getting information from a known criminal.
Oh, you have done your homework, newbie.
Don't worry, boss. We've done ours too.
I mean, if you're referring to my petty robbery charges when I was 22 years old, I served my time and I've turned over a new leaf.
Okay, you can play this song and dance all you want to, but we all know you're a fucking kingpin.
Those are some strong allegations, boss.
Right? I mean, you sure are lucky my attorney isn't present.
Can we just drop the bullshit and get to...
Okay. So who's trying to start this turf war?
Ramon Lopez.
It looks like we struck a chord.
Yeah, because I think it's hilarious that you let your dogs wander off so far that he's trying to start a turf war with you. Because I'm assuming that's what we're talking about. He's starting this turf war with you, right?
I mean, yes, Ramon did work at my distribution company, but what he's done since I fired him is downright appalling.
Something tells me he's gonna have to go.
I have to take this.
Everything all right?
Yeah, Lieutenant, everything all right?
Stay here and see how much you can get out of him. So Detective Armstrong's gonna stay here while I go take care of something. And in the meantime, I'll look into this turf war thing.
Always a pleasure, Lieutenant.
That phone call must have been really urgent.
You know, you've been saying a whole lot of nothing this whole time.
Have I? So I guess telling you that Ramon had a guy killed a couple of years back is saying nothing.
That light-skinned, bald-headed gay man? He had his throat slit, didn't he?